Well, November was somewhat Hermes heavy. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Therefore, at the end of each month or the beginning of the next one, we do a little recap of everything I bought, everything I sold, and everything I resisted. Welcome to my November recap, which started off really strong and then I kind of fell down the Hermes rabbit hole, but we'll get to that. When it comes to items, number of items that I purchased, I was really good. I think part of it is as well that flea market season is going to an end for this year because it's going to be winter. I just visited one flea market this month. I think I shared it with you in a little short or reel, however you want to call it, on Instagram. So some of you might already know, let me make some room, that I purchased a Hugo Boss vintage trench coat. Not sure if it's a man's or a woman's coat. I guess it's rather a man's coat because it is quite big. It is quite big on me as well, even though I am quite tall. It was just €5. I definitely did not need it because I already have a Burberry trench coat in that color of sandy beige. Talking about Burberry, I did film my updated Burberry collection, which includes 9 coats by now, and I was kind of surprised because that video did not perform too well and I liked it quite a lot. I love to share all of my Burberry trench coats with you, especially since I got most of them for incredible prices. So if you have missed that video and YouTube did not recommend it to you for whatever reason, I would recommend you to watch it after this video. So I bought that coat just because that day there was nothing else at the flea market to be found and it was just €5 and I thought it's a good brand, maybe I can flip it, maybe one of my friends wants to have it. I don't know, price was good, it's a good brand, it's a classic piece, so I bought it. Another preloved purchase, another preloved find that I was super happy and excited about when I spotted it was at a second-hand shop in Nuremberg. They are called Rebuy, and I was at the city with hubby just strolling around a little bit, and of course I wanted to go in a second-hand shop as well, and I spotted a dress from the brand Toteme, I never know how to pronounce them. I will put it here on screen for you, and when I spotted the little label I got excited immediately because they are super hot at the moment. They are not cheap, but that dress was a size extra small or even an extra small, don't remember for sure, but definitely it was very tiny and it had a stain in the collar area as well. I think it was €30, which was definitely too much for me to go for a dress that would be too small and had a stain. I was a little bit disappointed because I did not get that dress and I kept looking through the racks, and next thing I knew, put it here on screen for you, I spotted another dress by Toteme. This time it's a size large, so that's quite a good fit, and it's this rib material tank top dress that's still available. It retails for €220 in different colors available as well, and it was €24.90 at the thrift shop. I was a little bit too lazy to try it on, and since it is very stretchy I was quite confident that it would fit, but already a little bit skeptical that it might fit too snug. Sometimes with these bodycon dresses, well, they show everything, they show a bit too much. I think on the model the dress looks absolutely stunning. Unfortunately I'm not entirely sure if I like it on me because I feel like I constantly have to suck in my stomach and hold my breath, and I'm not in the age anymore that I'm willing to do that just to look good. I want to feel comfortable as well, so not too sure how I like the fit of that dress as well. Here in the tank top halter area it's not the perfect fit, so from a high quality dress in that price range I would expect something else. I definitely would not have purchased it for €220, but let's see how I will like it now that I have it for 25. And I did wear it in my latest video as well, and I think the color looks quite nice on me. That's that. Another item that got to me in November is the necklace that I'm already wearing. It is giving me strong Gucci vibes with the horsebite detail, but it's not Gucci. It's a brand called House of Harlow, and I think, don't quote me on that, but I think it might be Nicole Richie's brand. At least that's what my internet analysis research showed me, but maybe it's another house of Harlow. I don't know. I saw that necklace at TJ Maxx and I immediately liked it a lot. And it was not even expensive. I think it looks very expensive, but it was not. It's just costume jewelry, but I really, really liked it, but didn't buy it. It was just 15 euro, around that price. But I wanted to be mindful. I have enough jewelry, so I didn't buy it at first, and that was another day when I was strolling around with hubby, and a few days later he came home and surprised me with that necklace, and I was so very happy that he remembered that I liked it and that he got it for me. Now I'm really happy that I have it. Wore it already several times, got several compliments on it, so I think it's really an interesting piece and I'm very happy that I have it. Which already brings us to Hermes item number 1 and Hermes item number 2 in the orange boxes, which you might have seen the unboxings as well. It's 2 Kelly belts. It's definitely crazy. I'm not sure, I don't want to repeat the entire story about it once again, so I think if you want to have more back information about those belts, check out the 2 unboxings. First I wanted to get just one and was not entirely sure for which one to go. Then I ordered the black and gold first. Then I ordered the gold and palladium hardware. And I'm still on the hunt for black and palladium hardware, and then probably I would send back the black and gold, but if there never pops up a black and palladium one in the online store, I think the black and gold is really growing on me as well. My only concern with that one was that I already have several belts in black and gold, but I have not really seen the black and gold on the website that often, so now I kind of get a feeling of, but what if I return it and then I ever would want to have it again and then it's so hard to get? Maybe I should keep it. It's a crazy thing. I'm not entirely sure where I'm at with that whole story. My 2 Kelly belts that I bought in November, and possibly both will stay with me, because I made up my mind now that I'm happy to keep 2. Maybe I will stop hunting for the black and silver one and remove the stickers and start wearing both of those, but that's a topic for another day. And that was my what I bought section for the month of November. Started slow, very few pieces, then of course escalated somewhat with the Hermes purchases, but one of them was a gift from hubby as well, so one of the belts was a late birthday present from hubby to me. I just splurged on one of the belts, but still it's quite a high price ticket item. When it comes to selling, I had a good month in November as well. Just going to share some of the highlights with you, as always, with some pictures on screen. A Voy bag, not sure if you ever heard of that brand, making some room. I sold that one for 25 euro including insured shipping. Then very happy to announce I sold the second Jil Sander skirt for 79 euro and 50 cents. I bought that one at a flea market in Nuremberg not too long ago in a whole bunch of clothing items. Most of the stuff did fit me. Unfortunately, all of the skirts did not fit me. I already sold one of the Jil Sander skirts, I think 1 or 2 months ago. Now the second one. And I sold 2 more skirts that I bought at that exact flea market, because as I said, all of them were too small. I sold the La Perla red skirt, that may be more lingerie, for 45 euro including shipping, and the Prada red skirt for 45 euro including insured shipping as well, which might sound little, 45 compared to the prices I took for the Jil Sander skirts, but the Prada one had 3 little holes. I had them fixed and stitched up by my mom, so it looked really good. It was not very noticeable, but of course I mentioned it, and that was why I lowered the price a lot, and that's probably as well why the skirt sold quite quick. Talking about skirts, I sold an MS Milano skirt, probably butchered up the brand name, I will put it on screen, in latex look. It's quite an expensive brand as well. I sold it quite cheap for just 30 euro including insured shipping. That skirt got so many clicks when I listed it. It had quite an odd smell to it. That's why I didn't want to have it in my closet anymore. I think I never wore it and I just wanted to get rid of it, so that's why I sold it quite cheap, and it sold quite quickly as well. Then I sold a Levi's jean jacket for 40 euro including insured shipping. I kinda liked that jacket. It had roses embroidery on the arms and that shearling look to it, but it looked somewhat dated to me because I think that whole embroidery trend was already going on a while ago, so quite happy to let go of that jacket, and I got a good price for that one, I would say. I sold a Moschino shirt. I think it was just Moschino jeans, so a somewhat more affordable diffusion line of Moschino for €23.50, including shipping. And I think the last item, if I'm not overlooking something, was a Coach key charm, bag charm, which I still had listed on Vestiaire Collective because I still have some old items there that I had listed a while ago. You know that I don't recommend that platform, but I still had some things there, and every now and then when something sells, well, I send it as long as it's not a very expensive item so that I could deal with if something went wrong. I just mentioned this so in depth because I think it's quite interesting that the charm got sold for €32 and I got a whopping 17. I got 17 and Vestiaire took the other chunk for, yeah, their stupid service that's really not worth a penny to me. I bought that charm a while ago, I think at TJ Maxx for a good price, and I didn't use it, so I was willing to let go, and I'm okay with the €17, even though someone was willing to pay 32 for it. I think that's the most exciting items that I sold in November. And now let me talk you through the temptations section, which kind of surprisingly was somewhat Hermes heavy this time as well. Or is it really that surprising if you stalk the website constantly because you want to get a certain belt and then you check on the bags as well and then things pop up? And in November we had Black Friday. I'm lucky to report that I did not purchase a single thing on Black Friday, but there were some minor temptations. But let's start at the beginning of November. On Vintage and Kicks there was a Celine straw basket bag for €375. And some of you might still remember that I was considering the Loewe basket bag for quite a while, and I still think about it every once in a while. So I thought the Celine one, which is even more expensive to begin with, might be worth considering for €375 because I think it retails for €560, but then I felt like nearly 400 for a straw bag in winter felt too much, and before I was able to completely make up my mind, someone else bought it. Then I spotted a suede long jacket by a brand called Suprema, an Italian brand for sure, on Vinted, which is now operating with France and Italy as well. And that jacket was located in Italy. I just found it because I listed one of my leather jackets from that same brand. I bought that leather jacket at the flea market a while ago, and then I did some research before I sold it to check out the pricing, and then I realized it's a very expensive brand. Then I searched if there are other leather jackets from that brand on Vinted, and I found that suede coat and thought, wow, that's an amazing price for that high quality brand. And suede was so on trend for the fall, but unfortunately we're already in winter now. It would be too cold to wear now, and I'm not sure if I would be into a suede leather jacket coat still next year. I'm not entirely sure if this item sold by now. Maybe it's still on my thinking list. I think about it, and I think the price was really great, and the shipping with that new Vinted Europe collaboration between Germany, France and Italy is really good. They have some kind of special deal, so not even the shipping would be a lot. So I think I could have a great jacket for around €20, maybe worth considering. But on the other side, I have already so many jackets, more than I could possibly wear, so do I really need another one? That's why I didn't purchase it so far. When I bought that Toteme dress, I was kind of sucked in with that brand and got curious and checked out what there is on Vinted. And the pullovers from that brand, they are quite pricey as well because they are made from very good materials, wool and cashmere, and I think they retail from around 300 up to 500 easily. So pre-loved prices on Vinted were not that cheap either, but when there popped up one for just €45, which seemingly came right from the dry cleaner, I was hooked. But considering this is such a popular brand and that price was too good to be true, I was skeptical right away, so I didn't purchase it right away. I think my gut feeling was right, because shortly after the pullover was gone, but so was the entire profile of the seller. It was taken down, so probably it was someone trying to scam people out of their money, taking money, not sending anything or sending something else. So probably it was good that I did not jump on this pullover because it was just too good to be true, too cheap for that kind of pullover. Then I spotted a garden party Hermes bag on Vintage and Kicks for €1,150, and don't have it with me right now, but I do have a garden party lookalike bag that I enjoy using. That's what made me interested in the actual Hermès garden party bag, and I think the price point of that one was really good, so I was considering it, but on the other hand, do I really need it? No, and it showed some slight signs of wear, and I'm not even sure how much they retail for brand new at the store, so I didn't purchase it right away. Then that bag was still available when Black Friday popped around the corner and they had a 10% off promotion going on, so that the bag would have come down to 1,035 euro, which got me tempted all over again. I didn't buy it because I thought that this bag is supposed to have an Hermès stamp on one of the sides on the bottom, and I could not see that on that bag, and I didn't like that. I would want to have it all the criteria that the bags have these days, because otherwise, I don't know, I was not too happy about that. I think the interior was very interesting with that red and that ribbon, so I liked that, but in the end decided against it. On Vintage and Kicks as well, quite a similar story. There was a Fendi baguette bag, vintage one, that I kind of liked. It was 645 euro initially. I already liked it at that price point. It was still available on Black Friday as well, so let me do the math, so that it would have come down to 580 euro, but that bag, it had some parts of bleached cloth, and I was not sure if I would like the condition live in person. I bought 2 Hermès belts this month, so, well, even though I just spent money on one, but still, I bought 1 Hermès belt. That's still too much to get a Fendi bag right now, so didn't get that. Then as well, Black Friday, and I don't know if I'm going completely crazy, cuckoo, losing my mind, because then I thought, hey, maybe now is the perfect time to get a Kelly belt when they have that Black Week promotion 10% off going on. So I was considering that Kelly 32, including a shoulder strap, black with golden hardware, listed for 8,450 euro. Then with the 10% off, it came to 7,605, even considering that belt. I think huge part of that came from my health issue and getting that feeling of, oh, you could have died, get that bag, life is short. That was kind of the headspace I was in, even considering to get an Hermès Kelly belt. That would just have been so quick and not thought through. I didn't do it, and I don't even know what came to my mind, because I never was that keen on getting a Birkin or a Kelly bag. I still want to do a video on that, if and why not. They are on my wish list. That would just have been a super crazy move to do, and I don't even know what was going through my head. Kinda in a similar route, but somewhat different. Whilst I was stalking for the Kelly belts, the website, I was lucky to see 2 Picotin bags. One, I just took a quick picture on the laptop because I was not on my phone when that one popped up, was a black Picotin 18 with golden hardware for 2,490 euro. Which, getting a Picotin brand new from Hermès maybe is not the worst idea. And I like the black with the gold, definitely, so yeah. But before I was able to decide anything, I pushed the little put into the cart button, but then I already got a notification, oh, this item already sold out. I'm not sure if I really would have pulled through, but I wanted to see if I could have gotten it, if I would have wanted it. And just a few days later, there was a Picotin 22 in the color Rouge H for 2,700 euro, and I really like that color, and I really got tempted all over again. Same game, I pushed the add to cart button just to see if I had a chance to get it, and it was not even available anymore. Anyways, definitely this was an Hermès heavy month kinda, with shopping belts and looking out for bags. I don't know where that is coming from. As always, tell me how you think I did. Tell me what was your favorite item, what your thoughts are on the things I resisted, the things I bought, the things I sold. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye! Tabby is on the balcony right now because it is a sunny winter day. The door is not completely closed, so I think he might be able to hear me. And that was a little bit intimidating because there was nothing secret. He knows about all the purchases, but he definitely does not know about all the Hermès bags that got me tempted this month. But maybe it's not even that bad if he hears it. Maybe he gets Christmas ideas then. No, he won't. Hi! Oop. We do a little recap. I have enough jewelry.